Welcome to another DragonLance Saga gaming episode. Today is round 6 of our Advanced Dungeons & Dragons School of the Games tournament live play. Two of our players unfortunately could not make it today, and so we're only going to be doing one tournament round. It is Majitog Dark Ember the 11th. My name is Adam, and I just want to take a moment and thank the DL Saga members for your amazing support. If you'd like to join the community, check out the links in the description. You can even pick up DragonLance gaming materials through my affiliate links. And if you appreciate all the projects that I produce, I also start a Patreon where you can become a patron and keep it all going. Every Dragonlance Gaming episode also serves as a fundraiser for nonprofit organizations, for active duty service members and veterans. It is Veterans Day, so thank you all so much for your service. All donations go directly to those organizations. All right, now you're underneath the School of the Games. I'm going to show everyone the map here. So this is the Age of Might, Istar, and we're going all the way to the Lord City of Istar itself. And then we can actually see the city, and the School of the Games is right here, this center area right here. And inside, of course, we are going to be having our tournament. But before we actually get to the tournament, underneath, you can hear the crowd sort of getting warmed up. There's speakers out there giving oration performances, talking about the might and glory of Istar. And then Arok has all the horns blown, which is a sort of a signal for everyone to stop and pay attention to the actual games as they're beginning. He starts giving his sort of preamble, and underneath, you're just hearing the sort of muted sound in the catacombs underneath the actual tournament games field arena itself. And we're seeing dirt falling through, and it's sort of trembling. The wooden beams that are holding up the entire arena are sort of creaking and groaning. You see gladiators passing back and forth. Can you explain what your character looks like, who they are?
Yes, so I'm going to be playing Vathirian Talensis. Let me see. That is Talennis. Yes, so he is a Dargonesty elf, which is a race of sea elves, and they are blue-skinned, correct?
Yep.
Sea-colored. Yes, so he's a tall blue elf with a spear. And he's currently just kind of meditating, listening to the roar of the crowd.
Nice. And how did you become a part of the games here?
Well, he was caught in a fishing net as he was swimming about, and erroneously arrived here by ship. And, you know, thinking that it would be safer to hide in the nets, and also curious by nature, he wanted to see where he was going to end up. And so here he is.
Nice. Okay. So you see the sort of slave master / trainer coming up to you, and he sort of drops a net at your feet and drops a barbed spear down there. Are you ready? Are you ready to fight?
We'll fight, and I am ready.
There's no water out there. I hope that's going to be okay. He sort of grins, showing his rotten teeth.
I'm as confident on land as I am in the sea, except for getting caught in that net that one time.
We shall see, sea elf. We shall see. And he sort of wanders off to another dark corner. In this dark corner, there's this Dergar dwarf who's got bandages wrapped around his head, so there's just a little slit for his eyes, because even down here in the darkness, it's just not quite dark enough for him as a Dergar dwarf. He came originally from the Kalkis Mountains, and on a bet, he was told that he could sneak in, pull a heist against a smith who had a whole bunch of extra money that he was waiting to throw into the Lord City's bank. But he got caught. He got caught by the city guards trying to get away with the money. And of course, the smith pressed charges because he's a jerk and he doesn't like people stealing his stuff. So now I am having to pay off my debt of trying to steal his money in the school of the games in the Lord City of Istar. It's kind of terrible, but what are you going to do? So the slave master comes up and he drops a pickaxe and a shield and he calls out, "Do you know who you're going to be fighting?" I just sort of look up and pull down one of my little bandages so I can like look at him in the eye. "I think I'm going to be just fine. I believe it's a little tuna I'm fighting." He's like, "Ha ha ha, yes, that's right. You're going to be fighting a sea elf." "I don't think that will be much of a problem for me." And I grab the pick and I just slam it down to the ground and pull up a big chunk of rock. "I'm going to bury this in his little fishy head." All right. So they send me off to the southern door. They send you off to the northern door, and we're in waiting. And we hear Arax stand up and just start bellowing out, "Citizens of Istar, today with these sacred sands, the school of the games honors the glory of strength, skill, and devotion." And people are cheering. "Here champions rise not from birthright, but by the will of their own courage." And people are cheering and stomping their feet, just making the entire arena shake. "In the sight of the king priest and the judgment of the gods, these warriors shall prove their worth in blood, sweat, and in triumph." And everyone's shouting, "Ah! Steel shall sing, courage shall roar, and when the dust settles, only the greatest shall stand victorious. Let the games begin!" And the horns blare again, and drums are being beaten as the massive doors open up in front of us, and the light blares down, sort of blinding us momentarily until we get used to it. I'm just sitting there shielding my eyes on the far side, looking across at you. We can barely see each other through the distance. The dust is still sort of swirling around from the massive cacophony that all the viewers had made through all their stomping and everything. The entire arena itself, you're seeing flames shooting up from the southern pit. You can see the sort of atmosphere moving coming up from the coals on the eastern side. On the western side, we know that there's that boiling oil, and then, of course, swinging blades that every once in a while we're going to be hearing this shing, shing, shing sound coming through. Hey, Darby, thanks for tuning in. We love Dragonlance too. And Engine Joe, how you doing, man? This is like year one. This is right before the Cataclysm, actually, in the final days of the Cataclysm. All right. So we're facing off against each other. Let's roll some initiative and see who goes first.
All right.
Oh, geez. I rolled a 1. All right, you're up.
Okay. Vathirion is going to be gazing about, and so he knows that you're opposite from him, and he's going to move. Are these 5 feet squares? Is that right? Okay. So he's gonna come straight down then, and
just moving forward with your net and your spear.
Let's see. Always measure token movement. That's what I want, right?
Yeah, that's what I like to do. Sort of player choice.
All right, I need to go back to the cursor. That's my problem. And here we come.
Nice. So as you charge out, you're just moving at your sort of full double speed. I'm going to be doing the same, but as I move out, I'm swiping the ground in front of me with this pick. I don't have to reach very far. I am a dwarf after all. And it just rakes the ground, leaving these sort of scar marks as I'm moving forward, just shouting out as dirt is throwing up in the air each time I bring my arm across, sort of playing to the crowd. Let's see. I want to go 60. All right. Initiative. 2, same time. All right, go ahead.
2.
Move yourself where you want to go. I'm going to do the same.
All right. I have my spear at the ready, kind of holding it above my left shoulder here. I'm going to go up this ramp. That's where I'm headed, over the sword pit.
Yeah. So as our feet hit the ramps, we hear the wood creak underneath us, and people are sort of cheering, get him, sort of chanting just to see us get together and actually fight. And then we actually hear from the gates themselves, handlers yelling, get out there, go! And then we see a scorpion from both sides, a giant scorpion, move into the actual arena as the doors start to close behind them. So we see these two giant, they're medium sized, but for scorpions, that's giant. And they're sort of like crawling out. Now the giant scorpions have a move of 150. Let me break this guy out. Yeah, it's 15, so they're super fast. So this one's coming right after you. So 150, half of that is going to be 75, I think. So it can't attack you, but it scampers up and it's right on your heels. And the one behind me is going to be doing the same. It moves its full distance. And so they just come right up behind us, and you can see poison dripping from their massive tails as they arc around their back, sort of hitting their back plates and dripping off the edges. And I sort of give out a little bit of a squeal. Oh, there's a scorpion on my side!
Poisonous vermin! I see a scorpion as well! And I'm going to shout it.
All right, let's do some initiative. All right, so both scorpions are going to go on the same turn. Oh, wow, and yours as well. So they don't have a weapon speed modifier. You do, and so they're going to go first, and then you're going to go. And on mine, I roll a... Oh my gosh, we're all going simultaneously. That's incredible. Okay. All right, so they're both going to be attacking each of us, and then we're going to be able to react to it, sort of one hit, then we'll do one hit, and then they'll do one, and then we'll do one. They actually have 3 attacks, 2 claws and 1 tail. So the first scorpion on you comes through with its tail. With its claw. Oh, no, that's damage, not a roll to hit. And your armor class is 2, so it needs a 13 to hit you. You move your spear in front, sort of knock its massive claw aside, and if you want to attack, you can attack now.
Yes, I'm going to take my spear and use the butt end to attempt to squash it.
Nice.
Even though it's rather large, I'm going to still attempt to.
All right. It's got 3 armor class.
Squash carapace. Okay.
Wow.
15.
So you needed a 12 to hit it. You rolled a 13. You hear a crack as your shield breaks onto the top of its carapace and just sort of like shatters a little bit of it. You can just see this little hairline crack go through. You did 2 damage to this beast.
Yes.
As it sort of gives a little strange squeal of a cry. And then the one on me is going to do its first attack on me with its first claw. And then I'll return with my first. Oh my gosh. It totally... It needs a 13. I got a 15. It got me for 7 damage. Ouch. So it comes up and just pinches on my leg. I'm just, it's on my leg. Get it off my leg. It comes in. I'm going to try to bash it with my pick, swinging it down as hard as I can to get this monstrosity off of me. It's got a 3, so I need a 9. I rolled an 8. And so I just sort of glancing blow off of its carapace, don't really do any damage to it. The second round of attacks happen with the scorpion on you. So its second claw comes up at you. And it completely misses you. It's sort of like dazed a little bit after you bash the carapace. You have another attack if you want to take it this round.
Yes. So now I'm going to flip the spear around, pointy end, and attempt to
drive it in. So you needed 12. It's got a 3, but you have a -1 with your spear against the armor class of 3. So you sort of hit its carapace and it spins off to the side and hits into the ground. You just couldn't break through. Its claws come up and try to pinch into your arm. And it just goes up to pinch you, and you just sort of spin your spear out of the way and parry off the the claw attack. Its tail comes up and around to try to strike into your chest. This could be a short or not. The tail comes and strikes forward, and you just sort of move out of the way, and poison flies off past you. For mine, it's going to try to get me with its second claw attack. Oh my gosh!
Oh no!
Oh my gosh! Ah! I'm going to die. All right, so natural 20. It does 20 damage because it did max 10 damage. Oh my gosh. I'm going to die. It completely tears a chunk of my leg out. I just scream, dropping to a knee at the top of my lungs, and the crowd is just screaming out of just sheer joy. My armor class is 2. It needs a 13, and it got a 13. Oh my gosh, I got to save versus poison. Oh my gosh.
No way.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay. Whew. So it did 2 damage to me. This was almost the shortest we've ever had. All right, so now we're at my second attack, and I'm gonna run. So half my run is 30. Okay. I've already attacked once, so I can move 30 out of my 60, and I'm not fleeing battle. I'm just getting to a better position. I'm gonna move up to the top, so hopefully I can knock the dang thing down. And I'm sort of looking over, trying to see where you are, and I can't see you over the lip of this 30-foot rise that I'm standing on right now. And it's initiative.
All right.
So I'm going to do initiative for me. All right, you got a 3. Ooh, I got a 6. And the monster got 5s. All right, so you're going to go last. So I'm going to continue to move into the center. No, I want to draw him. Maybe I can draw him over. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go 50 here and then 60 here. I'm going to try to throw him into the fire when he comes at me. Yeah. So I can't attack this round, but that was my move. Now its move. It saw me going up to the very top. It's a low intelligence, so it didn't see me come around the other side as of yet. So it's going to actually go to 25, go to 40, look at the top. It doesn't see me, and so it's going to go to the other side. So 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 1. So it can actually get close to me here, but it won't be able to attack as it moves up and all the way around and down and sees me and comes at me. So the scorpion on you is going to attack with its claws first. Now it gets to go through all 3 attacks because your initiative was below its. So this giant scorpion attacks first. 11, your armor class is a 2, I think. Yeah, so it misses you with its first claw. It comes out and snaps right at you. You parry it off. You're getting pretty good at this. The second claw comes up behind you and grabs you for 5 damage as it's trying to hold you as its tail moves in. Oh my gosh! And its tail strikes you for 3 more damage. Roll save versus poison. Come on, you can do this.
Okay. Do I just click the paralysis, poison, or death magic? Okay.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yes.
Save.
Okay. So you don't succumb to the
damage,
poison.
right?
Yeah. But you do feel a little bit of the pain as it sort of pushes its way into your body. This sort of foreign liquid. You sort of shake it off a little bit, and it's your turn.
Said vermin. I'm gonna attack it with my spear. I could run, but I fear it would chase me, so I will.
Oh! It's skittering around and ducking out of the way as you're trying to jab it with your spear for the first attack. Oh, you only get 1 attack this round. That's right. All right, let's do initiative again.
All right.
Oh, where's the initiative for this guys? Ooh, they only got a 3. You got a 6. Nice.
Ooh.
You think you're going to be going first. And you get 2 attacks this round. And I also... Wait, what? Yeah, I also got a 6. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have you go, and then I'll go, and then we'll have the scorpions go.
All right. I'm going to attempt to skewer the scorpion again
Okay.
with the spear.
So 3 armor class.
Oh,
So you need a 12, and you're just stabbing down in it, and it is surprisingly lithe. That moves his big claw and knocks your spear to the side for the first attack.
Okay. Second attack.
You got this.
Attempt again to skewer. Or even worse.
And it grabs your spear with its little claw, and you're sort of struggling with it for a second before you pull it back. Okay. I'm going to move, let's see, 30, so that's 10, and then 20 right here. And I'm going to delay my action for the scorpion to come down at me, and I'm going to try to grab it and throw it into the fire when it gets at me. So let's have your scorpion go first. It's going to try to claw you once. Oh, wait, the scorpions went, right? What did the scorpion?
Yeah.
No, they had the 3, so they went last. So let's see. The first claw comes at you and misses. The second claw comes in. You're moving around, you're parrying. You parry it off. It needs a 13 to hit you. The tail comes and strikes out at you. With an 8, you easily move aside as it strikes into the wood itself, and you see this little ooze of greenish liquid seep into the wood grain itself. The scorpion comes up to me. I'm going to trigger my attack to try to grab the thing. Come on, let me grab it. Its armor class is 3, and I need an 11. So I grab onto it. I'm going to do I don't know how you'd really do an opposed strength check with a scorpion, because they don't really have strength like scores at all. So instead, I'm going to say it's got 6 legs. So, or no, it's got 8 legs, I think. So it's going to have an 80% chance of holding onto the ledge as I throw it off. So I'm going to do the D100. And it easily holds on with its massive amounts of legs. It's sort of halfway off. Can I just, there we go. Sort of halfway off, hanging on a little bit. And then it's going to reach out with its claws. It doesn't need those to hang on at all as it strikes out at me. The first time the claw, oh my gosh!
Oh, no!
Its claw grabs onto me and yanks me down, and I just fall. Whoosh!
No
Flames open up. I only had 12 hit points left, and that's natural 20 of 6 damage. So that's 12 damage.
Yeah.
So it completely kills me, throws me into the fire, scampers back up, and you see out of the southern gate the trainers coming running up for the scorpions with these big long sticks with little nooses on them. And from the northern gate, they're coming in as Arax screams out, "And we have a champion, the only survivor, the Therion Talinus!" As the crowd screams and shouts. Now you have a little bit of time before the person gets here. So if you want to have another round or two, we can do that against this scorpion.
I'm gonna try to thrash this scorpion. I didn't even see Bargrim.
You didn't even fight at all.
At all.
So the scorpion got a 1 for its initiative.
Oh yeah.
Man, I died
5.
again. I have no luck with this. All right, you've got 1 attack this round, I think.
Yeah, I did 2 last. So I'm kind of next to the sword pit.
Right.
But I'm going to go for the spear attack.
Oh, and you stab into it for 6 damage. Nicely done. It squeals out. You're breaking through its carapace. It's just sort of clacking its hands together, and its legs are twitching. All right, and then it's its turn, so it goes in to snap at your leg. Oh, it makes contact for 6 damage. The second claw comes around to grab your forearm to stop you from hurting it, and you just move your hand out of the way and bash it with your spear. And then the tail comes whipping up and around as the trainer's like, "Stop attacking it!" The tail strikes in at you for 4 damage. That's max damage for the tail. And save versus poison.
Stop attacking! Tell the dang scorpion to leave me alone! I guess I did attack it again, but... thing is
Save,
vile.
save. No!
Okay. Damn it.
So
What
as
does that mean?
you still won. So the owner comes running up, spears its like a little lasso end of the stick on the tail, yanks the scorpion back, runs up to you, and pours an antidote into you. And before you succumb to the death that would come to anyone else in this moment, your sort of eyes open up and you get a massive gasp, and the crowd is like leaning forward to see what's going to happen. As you gasp out, they all jump up and scream out, "Yeah! Yeah! Valtherian! Valtherian!" Everyone's chanting your names, and they are pulling the scorpions away as they're dragging them out. And they sort of come out. There's a couple of the slave handlers / trainers that sort of help carry you back into the arena itself. And that is today's very quick
Wow.
tournament of the games, School of the Games tournament. We have a victory through Valtherian, the Demurnisty Sea Elf. And unfortunately, every character I play dies really, really quick. So I am a kiss of death for all these monsters.
Odd.
But that's okay, because we have you as the winner. All right, so I'm going to move
Yeah,
you, of course.
CL.
CL. All the way over here.
Tough.
You're moving on to the next round. Thank you so much for playing today with me. I know it was a lot shorter. What are you going to do? This is what happens. Chris says he pictures scorpions mugging for the crowd as they crawl away. They definitely were. All right, well, that's going to do it, everyone. That wraps up round 6 of the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons School of the Games live play. What do you think of the battle? Were there 1 too many scorpions or 2 too many scorpions? Let me know in the comments below or email me at info@dlsaga.com. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. This channel is all about celebrating the wonderful world of the DragonLance Saga. Thank you so much for joining in that celebration. So, for Goldmoon, myself, and everyone here, till next time, Slanjavar.